Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. I'm your host, Will Richardson, and we have a very special series of episodes in store for you. In keeping with the spirit of the times, we're going to concentrate on green spaces close to home. We'll be visiting parks in Warsaw and giving you a little bit of the history. Discovering Warsaw's parks is an indispensable part of understanding the city itself. We'll start at Żoliborz in the north. Then we'll move to the Wola district before ending up in the center. On each stop, in each episode, we'll be showing you places where you can relax, stretch out, exercise, or just loaf and take it easy. So let's have a first look at some of the walks. It's Warsaw Parks on this next series of episodes on Poland Daily Travel. Thanks for watching. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. I'm Will Richardson, and it's good to see you. As you can see, I'm in the park on a beautiful day here in Warsaw. Well, it's hard to believe that it's been 2 months that we've been told to stay at home, to be, in effect, under quarantine. And at some point, even, parks were closed. But they're not. They've been open for about 2 weeks. And here we are in the springtime on a beautiful day in the fairly early morning out in the park here in Sady, Żoliborskie. Sady Żoliborskie is an area of Warsaw in Żoliborz. It's north of Warsaw. So it lies between the center and the Campinos National Park. It's about equal distance between the two. And so it's the northernmost suburb with another suburb called Bielany on the left side of the Vistula River. I remember that actually I live in this neighborhood now, and so it's a really good place to start if you want to talk about parks. And in fact, this is one of the few places in the city where you actually can live in the park. Some of the buildings were built in the park, and the park, or in this area, and the park grew up around them since 1990, when this park was reestablished. Sady means orchard, and as you can see, there are a lot of trees here, and some of them are apple trees and other kinds of trees. And this was once this whole area, one big orchard. And today, as I said, it's a place where many people live, and there's a lot of apartment houses in the area. And it's a very well sculpted park, as you can see, and we'll do a little more walking around. So come with me and let's look around this particular park. We are going to talk about several parks in Warsaw, and it's a good occasion to do it because it's a beautiful day, and we can celebrate the idea of actually going out and walking in our neighborhoods or in the city. But it starts, particularly with the quarantine action, in your own neighborhood, of course, because that's the closest place to go out and get some exercise and some fresh air, which is very important, of course, especially during a time like this. Okay, so stay tuned. Be back after the bumper with more from Sady Żoliborskie, and we'll get some views. Okay, so welcome back after the break. And as I said, we're in Sady Żoliborskie. And I can tell you, this being my neighborhood, I walk through here almost every day, and even by this area, by this particular part. It's not a huge park, but it's a very attractive one. And as you'll see from some of the shots that are coming up. But I often see people playing chess here during the summer. Some of the older folks come out, particularly, and play chess. I've also seen some of the younger people drinking beer at this table, but that's all right too, as long as you don't get caught by the police. So I really like it here. And I remember that I used to ride my bike, because I cycle a lot, and I used to ride my bicycle through this park and wonder what it'd be like to live in this area. And then eventually I found my way here just through luck. It wasn't anything I planned, but it's funny because you have an idea, a notion that you'd like to do something, and it plants a seed, and then when an opportunity presents itself, you jump on it. And I haven't been unhappy with that choice at all. It's been a good choice. I'll tell you something else. In the winter, as you can imagine, this place, not this winter, because we had very strange warm weather most of the winter, but most winters it's covered in snow. So you come home from the city center and you're walking across a white snow ground with the street lights or the park lights gleaming off of it, and it's very, very attractive. But anyway, it's great during the summer too, and this is a very popular place for families. There's a restaurant across the park, a little cafe. It's very popular, and sometimes they have events there after a baptism or a communion service, things like that, birthday parties. So it's very much a community park, and as you can see, very attractive indeed. Now, Żoliborz, the area that we're in, has a whole lot of different parks, in fact. And we're going to see a couple more of those as we go along. But I think now, why don't we just take a look at the park, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.